Hey, welcome everyone. It's Abel. All right, today we are going to go over what I like to call the spending event. It happens once a month. I think it's called Wonderful Journey. There's a couple other ways, but this happens once a month, and it's been going on since IK has been around. So we're gonna go dive into the different aspects of it, and we're gonna dive into what you can obtain and kind of the best method if you are a pay to win or a pay, free to play, whatever kind of play style that you do. We're going to go over those different aspects and how to achieve the goals that you want to achieve. So, watch the intro and I'll check it out later. All right, welcome back, everyone. Okay, so this event happens sporadically throughout IK, and what I mean by that is it's not the same time across every server, but it does happen once a month. Okay, you're gonna see in your calendar, you're gonna see spending rewards, you're gonna see strategic reserves, you're gonna see wonderful journey, and you're going to see the redeem event. Now, when these pop up, you're also going to see stellar compass. Okay, those all go hand in hand with each other. And let's give a little breakdown of what this is. I think the best way to do this is to go over here. Okay, so this is like a little dice game. You are going to spend gems in order to get dice. These little dice over here. Okay. For every 800 gems you spend, you're gonna get one dice. Now, the spending part of it is the recharge. Okay. So for every 400 gems you get from a recharge pack, you're gonna get one dice. So what does that mean? That means we are gonna go over here and any one of these. So you're gonna buy a skill, you're gonna buy, you're gonna buy anything from here, you're gonna buy anything from the special bundles. The received gems that you get per pack, you're going to get that accordingly with the dice. So if you buy this $10 pack right here, you get 1,000 gems. Okay, and you come back over here to the spending rewards, you're gonna get 2 dice plus a little extra is going to save here in your inventory slot. So you're gonna click on your dice and you're gonna claim them. Now, if you are going to be a pay to win player and just go all out for this, then that's great. Okay, so you're not going to have to worry about saving your dice for other events. If you are a free-to-play player and you have some gems saved up, this is the time to use your gems. So you can come over here to the golden path and you can use, this is kind of the most bang for the buck, I think, when it comes to using gems. So you're going to spend, 2,000 gems or whatever, and you're going to get some coins. So those coins are very valuable, but you're also going to come over here and you are going to see in the spending rewards that I got 3 dice. Okay, so let's go to where the dice actually matter. Now this matters right here, and we're going to get into these crystal balls in a second, but look at we're gonna call it the game board. Okay, this little guy right here is gonna go over and you're gonna use these dice. Now I know from experience it usually takes 20 dice to get 200 points. I used 20 dice and I got 260, so it's gonna give or take a little bit, and we're the first 2 aspects, chest right here, and then it's gonna skip, and it's gonna kind of give you, I don't know, I call it a bogus kind of kind of win on this because these are kind of useless late game. But then you're going to get more crystal balls, and then it's going to skip one, and then you're going to get more crystal balls. But look at the numbers. First 200, and then it does another 200 to 400, and then it goes by 100, 100, 100, 100, and then the last one, for 50 of them, you're going to have to do another 200. So right off the hop, you got 40, and let's just say you got 50, 60, 70, 80, and then you're going to do another 20, so it's going to be 100. So it's going to be about 100 dice. Okay, now that all depends, and we'll see right here that we're going to use all our dice. Okay, so that one right there just gave me 60 points. So then we're going to go over again. Now, things to get is that stopping on this tile gets you 20. And you see that my number it went up a little bit, but it really didn't. So we're gonna do it again, and it gave me a little extra. So all these twinkling numbers right here, they're gonna stop on those numbers. And I got really lucky on that last one, but I had to use 15 dice to get it. So the math is a little different. Now technically, this should only be, see, now evened out. So I got my crystal balls right here. Now we're gonna stop. Again, if you are free to play, I do recommend saving your dice, or saving your dice to get these crystal balls in the appropriate level that you want to obtain. Now, what are these crystal balls? So you're gonna come over here to the Stellar Compass, okay? They have kind of redone this over the course of some time, and you are going to go ahead, and the main prize is going to be 20 artifact, EA artifact fragment chests. So you can get any of the normal EAs, so water, earth, fire, lightning, wind, and it does have this bar that we're all familiar with, that after you get this top prize, it's going to reset. But once you spend 101 crystal balls, it's going to automatically give you this. So hopefully you don't. I've already spent 41 and I haven't gotten it. So it's all kind of about luck. Now, see, I did not get it. So now I only have 7 of them. So what do you do in this time? You're like, oh, hey, you know, Abel, I don't have enough. So you're gonna come over here to the redeem event. Okay, now in the redeem event, you have a possibility. You can get 50 crystal balls by getting these coins, and we'll go over these coins in just one second, and then spending gems. I do recommend that because it helps you, because you spend these gems and you'll get some more dice, so they kind of go hand in hand. Or you can just do straight coins, 80 of them instead of 40, and then you can get a total of 25. Okay, now where do you get these ancient silver, they call it? So you're gonna come over here, strategic reserves. Now this is kind of an old school method. This is kind of, so you're just gonna play the game. So you're gonna defeat gnome bosses, gnome armies, you're gonna collect resources, and you're going to send troops to get resources. Okay, so those are the 4 things that you're gonna get. And what you're gonna get is come over here to your items, and then these, let's see here real quick. I did get one. Oh, nice. So I didn't see that. So you are going to get, let's see here real quick. I got 55 of them. So you're gonna do this. Now that doesn't mean 55 coins. As we see, you're going to get 543. So it's kind of like a, one box gives you kind of 10 coins. So keep that in mind. So you're gonna come back over here, and then you're gonna come down, and you're gonna go to the redeem event, and then now I have 716. So you're gonna slide your little cursor over, and you got 17 more, technically kind of for free, minus the little gem action. Then always come back to the spending reward, and then you see it gave me an extra little dice right here. And You know, there's a couple different theories out there that, oh, save it till the very last day. And mind you, this event lasts for 4 days, so you can save them all and then put them all at the end. You can do it day by day. It's all up to you. Whatever your method of playing is. Me, I kind of calculate, okay, I get 50 of them, and then I use some dice. So I'm at least going to fill the bar at least once. If I get lucky with it, I get lucky with it. And then we're gonna do this again, and then it did not work out. But I do recommend saving your crystal balls. Now there is another option. So you come over here, and for money, you can get some crystal balls, which is actually super cool. It's kind of cheap for $1. I highly recommend doing this one at least, and it's every day. So it's 4 days. You can spend $5, and then you get 20 crystal balls. So theoretically, for $20, you can get 100 crystal balls, and you can automatically get some EA artifacts. Okay, and then it does go down in price. As the price goes up, you get less balls. So I highly recommend at least doing the $1 one, and kind of gives you, you know, some good playing room. Okay, then you come over here and you spend a little bit, and then you get 8 of them. Then you come back, you got 12 again, and let's see if we get it. And look, I got it. And then let's see if the bar goes down, and the bar goes down. Okay, so that's how it's supposed to work. I don't know how it worked last time, but that's how it's supposed to work. So that is actually this event in a nutshell. So let's kind of go back over it. I know it's a lot of information, but we're going to start with the dice rolling game. It goes 0 to 1,000, and then you're going to want these crystal balls. Okay, now how do you get the dice? You spend gems or you recharge. Okay, now you get these dice. Again, if you're free to play and you don't want to spend gems or whatever, you can prioritize to spending your gems during this event if you got a little extra. And then you're going to get some dice, and you roll 5, and then you go like this, and then, you know, you get your deal. I almost got 100 out of that, so it's kind of worth it once you break the 400 and then going to at least the 700, because you're gonna see a big difference to get those crystal balls. And then when it comes up to here to the Stellar Compass, the main prize is going to be 20 of these artifacts. I got 40 already, and it's day 1, so I'm going to go for another shot, and then I'm going to try to get 60 so I can get another artifact. If you come over here to the redeem event, you're going to get these coins, you know, and you can get 50 crystal balls all in total. So the first one is you're going to use some gems, and you obviously are going to, the 4 ways to get those coins is you're going to gather resources, you're going to collect resources in your territory, you are going to hit gnome armies and gnome bosses. So basically just play the game. Yeah, and that's it. It's been around for a long time. It's a super cool event, especially in the early game, because now you have a chance to get these artifacts. Okay, and it used to be super difficult and kind of like a whale event, but now it's definitely a free to play. You can gain these crystal balls and stack them. So if you're free to play, definitely I do recommend getting the 50 for free here, saving your dice, saving these crystal balls at least until you have 100, because then you know you can get it once. Okay, and it's a 4-day event, so over the course of time it takes 2 events to get 100 balls theoretically, and then you can just keep on saving them. So this is a good event all around, and it happens again once a month. So check it out. It might not be happening on your server now, but it will at some point in time. And just hold it down and keep grinding out there, guys. So later.